So, PS Now, what is it? Well, I don't really know, but it seems to be some sort of suggestion for old games on the PlayStation. But this is already pointless because there is already old PlayStation games on the PlayStation in the store, like Parappa 2 or Psychonauts. To be fair, they came out on the PlayStation now, but on PlayStation 2, but what's the point? Why not just sell all of the PlayStation games instead of forcing people into subscriptions so they can play games that they probably already paid for? But whatever. Because neither Xbox nor PlayStation really care about people and just want to make money like GameStop. So let's discuss why I hate this stupid little secret. For one thing, there's already PlayStation Now, which PlayStation Plus, I think. When I first got the PlayStation, I wanted to try PlayStation Plus, which I did, and it came with PS Now for free. I was able to use that without having to pay as well. So the first games I got for it were Sonic, well, just basically Sonic games, and that's it. Sonic games that I wanted to always play is Sonic Adventures 2, and games that I already had, like Sonic Generations and Sonic Battle. Now, I didn't know what I was getting myself into when I first started the game, but it was like, oh, this is a game that's on a server, and you need a good internet connection to be able to play these games. I'm like, really? Why would I want to play a game that's supposed to be online with internet connection, when I could just simply buy the games and have it forever, if I play without online or not? See, not everyone can control if the internet is good or not. Say like for me, for example, the power could be really fine, but I feel like a surge that happens or something like a storm that takes out the power. After the power is brought back up, they will work on the internet afterwards, and this will cause it to shut down. So what do I want to do when the internet's down but my power's up? Is it really that hard to think of? Yes, you got it. I will want to play the games that I have on my console. For one, I'm not positively sure, but I'm hoping that it lets you play or download games even without internet, because that would just be beyond retarded. And I don't use retarded often, so if it's in my mouth, that just shows you how much I dislike certain things. But let's just get on. Now, yes, I want to play games that I have. So when I turn my PlayStation and want to play, guess what? I'm out and hung to dry. I can't play any games that are on the PS Now because they require internet connection to even play. Which means I'm just screwed and I can't even buy a physical copy. For one thing, I have a lot of physical copies of games, but I can't even play because PlayStation doesn't want you to have backwards compatible. They just want you to pay for games you already have because they really want your money. The only console that I understand is not backwards compatible is Nintendo Switch, and that's for certain different reasons. But I can say that without going into details, because it doesn't use CDs. It doesn't use what every other console uses. And I think that was the best choice for the Switch. But without going into detail, that's the basis of it. So the fact that the PlayStation 4 can't play PlayStation 3 games, and Xbox seems to be real picky on what games in the past they'll like to put on the one, which is dumb because I have some game. Oh, could be the Xbox. There's the games I like to play on the Xbox, and same with Xbox One games. I mean, original Xbox games. But whatever, I guess. One night to talk about the Xbox games, we're here to talk about this PS Now subscription thing service. So already there's having to play on using the internet for games that aren't even, quite bought it. Then there is just internet stuff. My internet is fine. There's no issue with it. But the PlayStation itself just seems to be unable to run the internet that well. I have them very often go and test the connection because the PlayStation refuses to use it half the time. Then there is my friend Stan, who was on the Dog Vader channel and on the Holligan Brothers channel, who can even use his plush subscription because he can't even get the internet to work on his PlayStation. He has internet on his Wii U, and his computer and his phone, and they're all in his room. But his PlayStation, refuses to work, refuses to connect, making his Plus subscription obsolete. And obviously that's an issue because for an entire year, it's $60. $60 for an entire year. Might as well just buy a game and play that for a year. But this is not the reason why I like the Switch better. They're having an online service soon. It's supposed to start during the summer. And it's only going to be $20 for a year. $20 for a year. I prefer that over the $60 of both Xbox and PlayStation offer. I remember promising that I was going to get PlayStation Plus, play Grand Theft Auto Online, but that's out the window. When I get the Switch, I will be getting that subscription for online, and that's it. For one thing, I don't see the point of paying $60 for an entire year when I could just pay $20 to play Splatoon 2 or something that's further along. So there's that already. I mean, I don't know what more I can say about this. Having the play games online that aren't even online or were made way before the online functionality was even a thing is pointless and stupid and a waste of money. Second of all, I figure subscription runs I can't even touch these games anymore, much like if you get a game for free, which if I don't ever see me uploading videos of that Grand Kingdom game anymore, because they used I was able to get Plus for free again, a trial for it, for a week, and I was like, what am I getting for free using the Plus Exclusive, and I saw that game. Once I decided to make a sale game of it, I tried Aspire and I almost looked at that game. Like, wow, what a waste of money. But I had decided not everyone's gonna want to keep Plus and screwing people out of their games who got the game for free because of the Plus is just dumb. I wish I had better words, better big words for, oh yeah, let's say that this breakfast is abysmal. I mean, just let me buy the games. Or let me get the games because I was already paying for a $60 thing. Why would I why would I want to repay for the games again? Although I'm pretty sure I already said this before, but I'm gonna leave off with this. If I want to pay for a game without using subscriptions, then I should buy. If I want to buy Oblivion for the retail price, then I should be able to pay for that. I have on the system, be able to play it whenever I want. Instead of this nonsense PS Now subscription, where I have to pay a subscription and then not be able to touch the game again once the subscription is over. Making games exclusive like this, borderline stupid. And this is exactly why I'm not buying subscriptions for this system. Even Nintendo understands making things cheap is better. And I can make a whole new video about how much I hate the PlayStation 4 and how it crashes me all the time, but I'll save that for another video. Anyway, I'm not bashing you if you decide to use this subscription, but I personally am never going to use this subscription. Again, it was something that came along with the trial of PS Plus, but other than that, I'm just not. If you don't mind doing it, if you have that good of a connection where you're at NASA, then all by means, that's your choice. But this is my opinion on this. So I hope you enjoyed, and join me for the next video. And if you're wondering why I haven't been uploading as footage, it's gone because of, once again, I lost interest in doing so, and I found more interest to learn about things. So I will eventually return to Let's Plays. I do plan on really having times as I miss out on 2 whole entire, or I think it was 2 missions, but this is just my opinion. Don't take this to heart. This is just how I feel. My opinion is important. It won't affect anything. It's just how I feel and just venting. And if you feel the same way, then that's great. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you get burned to death. Bye.